Hey guys, Random Black here. So I'm going to be talking about a collection of horror movies called Wrong Turn. So if you haven't seen them or you haven't watched them, spoiler warning for anything that I might say that might spoil the full movie. Well, movies that might spoil them a little bit. Yeah. So if you don't know what the Wrong Turn movies are, or you didn't understand what they were, it's basically like the bad people. They're at the beginning they're like three brothers. They're called the Hillacre brothers, and they're all like mutated incest mutated things. There's Three Fingers, there's Sawtooth, and One Eye. There's more characters, but those are the three main people that most people think of when you hear those movies. None of them can feel pain, and they're all cannibals. And it's sound really weird. I love the Wrong Turn movies. They're really cool. I like the bloody part of it, because I like blood and gore. I'm into those kind of movies. I like how the movie, like where the places movies are set, and how they filmed it, and I just love how they created the movies. Both the actors, how they did a really good job with the acting, and how the makeup artists did good with the makeup, and the special effects artists. They did amazing. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying like, oh, you guys should watch these movies because they're above all movies. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying they're really like cool movies to me as an artistic level. I like horror movies, so it doesn't scare me. I find it fascinating. Like how they come up with the stories and everything. It's amazing. So, yeah, anyway, so the Hillacre brothers, they're psychopaths, they can't feel pain, and they all have their nicknames. I can't remember, it's been a while since I watched them, but I can't remember if they do have, I know they have real names, but I can't remember like what they were. But all I know is that there's Three Fingers, Sawtooth, and One Eye. And the actors for those characters did amazing. I think there's 3 different actors for Three Fingers and different actors for the other 2, but like they did amazing with the acting, and it was great. Now I kind of watched them out of order, cause I watched Wrong Turn 4 first. I mean, I've heard of them, but like my mom and dad never had them, so I never like watched them before. And I was at a friend's party, and she doesn't like horror movies, and I don't know why. She's like, "Oh, let's watch horror movies." It was funny because she was sitting there screaming the whole time. But so that's how I started watching them. And 4, it's like where they're at the insane asylum and all that. And in the beginning, I like how it's like had them in the beginning of the movie where they were children in the asylum, because Three Fingers was like 8 years old. I know Sawtooth was the oldest and One Eye was the middle, but I know that Three Fingers was 8 years old. But like it's just amazing how, like, because the kid actors for them were just amazing. I keep saying amazing, I'm sorry if I sound like I'm blabbling a lot. But yeah. Anyway, so that's the first Wrong Turn movie that I watched. And then I decided, well, before I watch 5 or 6, I'm going to watch 1, 2, and 3. So I watched 1, 2, and 3, and I'm just like, oh, okay, this makes sense now. Like, I put like things together. And then completely skipped over 5. I have never watched 5. I don't know why. I just completely skipped over it. because I stopped watching the movies for a while, because I watched them all more than once except for 5. I've never watched 5. But a couple months ago, my friend came over and she brung Wrong Turn 6. So we were like joking about the things out through the movie and everything. And she's before this was the first time I watched 6, and I watched it 3 times now. But because I like getting like the little details in to like see like. I like first off focus on like the main point of the thing, then I'll like focus on other things in the movie to see like the main like the the little details they do. But anyway, and even though my friend watched that like movie like 5 times, she was still like flinching everything, and I'm up here like, all right, kill him. All the killing scenes, they're all like really brutal. They're all like really bad. I only really flinched at like not well flinched. I kind of like flinched and like I had to like look away. It was horrible, but I'm not gonna spoil what it was just in case you guys want to go watch these movies. But it was horrible. Like I was like, nope, that's the only thing I will not watch. And it was like my friend was sitting there laughing because she didn't want to watch it either, but we were all sitting there laughing because I'm usually the one who can watch like a lot of gory things. Like I'm pretty good with blood and gore. And then so they're sitting there laughing at me because it wasn't really blood and gore at first. It was just horrific. It was horrifying. And my friend's sitting there like, ha, that's what you get scared at. And it wasn't like scared. Well, if it happened to me, I'd be scared, but like it was just horrifying. That's what that was. But anyway, so, besides the point, like, we, shit. Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. So we, like, finished the movie, and my friend's like, well, what do you think? And I was like, I learned 3 things from these movies. And then she's like, okay, well, what did you learn? Well, it's like the first thing I learned was never, ever go to places with a big group of people that you know you shouldn't go for a partying or anything. Like most horror movies teach you that. And don't have sex before you go. She's just like, okay. I was like, yeah. She's like, well, you learn that a lot from horror movies. I was like, yeah. Well, she's like, what's the second thing? I'm just like, if you have a friend who was adopted into a family, don't go looking for this family. Bad shit will happen. And she's like, okay, well, what are you talking about now? She was like, well, I was like, well, I'm more talking about the 6 because that was like the end. Because I didn't even hear about 7, so I don't even know if 7's real or not. I don't know. But I was like, well, it's kind of more like the end point. And she's like, okay. And then she's like, all right. And she'll go, what's third? And I'm just like, if you guys watch Wrong Turn 6, you'll get it immediately. Don't have sex in sex dungeons. And like, she lost it. And she laughed. And she's like, okay. She's like, is that your 3 points? I'm like, well, you said 3, but I have a 4th. And she's like, what? It's like, if you ever run into a huge place of mutant Hitler brother looking people, most likely the mutant incest clan, don't fuck with them. You're gonna die. You just say, okay, you do you, and I'm gonna run away now, and just run. And then don't be stupid, don't be like looking back for them, and if you keep ahead of you, look right, look left. Like, keep your looking in order. Like, you don't want to look behind you because you're gonna end up like the beginning person who got killed in the beginning of the movie of Wrong Turn 6, because that would be horrible. Make sure you're looking for it so that doesn't happen to you, so you can like duck and move around. You have to make sure that if you're going somewhere, like if you're gonna be walking up in the woods and stuff, of places you don't know, you have to make sure like you're fit. Like you got to make sure you can withstand running and dodging things that good. And if you see somebody walking with a mask on whose hair is like very long and wavy gray and they're in hillbilly looking clothes, yeah, don't keep going. If they don't see you first, if you see them and they don't see you at all, get out of there. Don't even be like, oh hey, look at him. Don't be stupid. Come on, people. Think about this. And especially around turn 6, I would be the one, if I was with them, say I had no idea about the Hitchhiker brothers or anything. I would still be smart enough that if one of my friends go missing, I'm gonna get my other retarded friends who think, oh, let's stay here because, we aren't gonna die. Grab them, take them, be like, hey, let's go, hey, you can stay with your family if you want, bye. And leave. If that guy wants to stay and do their family trend, he can. I'm not saving his ass. If he wants to do that disgusting shit and kill all of his friends, like let them kill his friends, he nasty. He gross. His family gross. They all gross. They all need to not. Yes. So, yeah. Those are the things you need to be aware of. And if you're going on an adventure to some unknown country, make sure, if you know this, plan ahead. If you find out about this a couple months before you're going, start working the fuck out. Seriously. Start lifting weights, doing those crunches and squats or whatever. Because you're going to need it just in case. There's incest psycho hillbillies in the woods. Ready to kill you. Who are cannibals and can't feel shit. Yeah. Though there is that one time, I've seen it, I didn't watch Wrong Turn 5, but I've seen, scenes from it, to see, I saw, the behind the scenes and stuff, and they were talking about when, Three Fingers was killing this girl. And, how he usually only shows, what is it called? Emotional affection towards his brothers. And how it was, a creepy kind of affection, playfully killing this girl. And, I was like, that is... No, I'm good. And also, make sure you always have a weapon on you. Don't be a dumbass and oh, I'm gonna bring this, and then obviously miss your freaking pocket. And it clings to the floor, first of all. You should be able to hear that, first of all. And second of all, I would feel that. I would feel it fall down. I'd feel, it would feel the miss, because, if it's in an upper pocket, I would feel the weight. I would know it's not there. So I'd turn around and be like, oh, I need this. Take it. So yeah. But I should be playing with knives right now, because I hurt myself with a knife yesterday. Yeah. It was by accident, but I was being stupid. So, don't play with knives. It's a bad idea. Don't do it. Yeah. So, don't have sex in sex dungeons and don't fuck with incest people. Those are your true main learning here. If you watch this video and you haven't watched the Wrong Turn movies, I say watch it, because they're really good movies. Especially if you love blood and gore. Those movies are for you if you like blood and gore. it's amazing. Like, I love those movies so much. Like, cause I love rewatching movies. Cause I like seeing the little details. Like I said earlier in the video, like details, like they'll stick out to me. After, like I said, I watched the movie first, and then every time I watch it again, I'll look for little things that I missed in the movie. Like, I can go through a whole movie and not even paying attention to the whole story plot, just looking in the background, looking at things. Like, not even, like, listening to what they're saying, just be like, oh, let's look at this in the background. Like, let's say I'm the movie, I'd be, like, looking at my mirror back there and shit. Like, looking at things, like, oh, what's that? Not looking at me. So, yeah, anyway. So, that's that. Again, I do not take any credit for the making of the Wrong Turn movies. I know I didn't say anything like that, but I do like the art. All the art they've done obviously goes to them. I forgot the director's name. I just watched one of the movies today. I forgot the director's name already. I was like, I'll remember this for my video. I got this. But yeah, so yeah, you can look them up. I think, I don't know, but I don't quote me on this, but I think one or two of them might be on Netflix, but I'm not sure. You can probably find them at any movie store that you have near you, or if you have YouTube Red. I know they have movies up that you can watch if you have YouTube Red. I don't have YouTube Red, but my friend does, and that's how he watches his movies, because he has YouTube Red, and he can watch the movies that people have uploaded onto YouTube. So yeah, that's that. I will do a video tomorrow, because I actually tried recording a video today, but I accidentally deleted it, because I was like deleting other things, and I accidentally deleted my video instead of uploading the right one. Luckily, I didn't upload the one, because I realized I deleted the wrong one. So I was like, yeah, take that down, don't upload that. So yeah. So I'll be doing Five Nights at Freddy's, kind of like not a theory, like how I guess I'm taking like MatPat's theories and then Awen's theories and coming up with my own, if that makes sense. Yeah, anyway. So I hope you guys liked the video. Hit the like button if you did, comment and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!